guys, the Benidorm Enthusiast here with Benidorm Stuff YouTube channel. It's a beautiful day, so I'm going to take you for a skate down the Levante beach and tell you a bit about what's been going on in the news lately. Well, it's all pretty positive news at the moment, which makes a nice change, doesn't it? Our current restrictions are in place until the 1st of March, but it is looking like after that, as long as the numbers continue to fall as they have been, then we'll be able to start opening places up. There's been several meetings going on between the head of the Valencia government, the health minister, and the top people in the hospitality, tourism and leisure sectors, discussing the de-escalation process, how and when we're going to be able to start lifting the restrictions. Although we don't know the exact details at the moment, it does seem that from the beginning of March we are going to start opening up, which is fantastic news. So sad to see all these bars on the beachfront closed. It will be a gradual and staggered reopening of places. They're talking about allowing the bars with terraces to open first, so places such as Penelope's there behind me and the White Lion. There'll probably still be capacity restrictions in place, but it is a boost for the businesses here, there's no doubt about that. Of course, we are still stuck with the main problem in that there's not nobody here. As you can see from looking around, there are people here, but there's no tourists here. And Benidorm is heavily reliant on tourists, all the businesses. But just getting open is a massive positive step in the right direction. We have to start somewhere. They haven't said much about the bar's opening times or the curfew, whether that will remain in place for the time being or whether they'll change it or scrap it completely. I'm hoping that in one of our next videos we'll have all the details confirmed and we'll be able to get them out to you. What they are stressing is that it will be a slow relaxation of restrictions. It's not going to go from one extreme to the other, not in any shape or form. What they are stressing is that it will be a slow relaxation of the restrictions and not just going to go boom, everything open. Sensible. It'll continue right through the spring, April and May. As long as the numbers continue to fall, of course, as long as the figures allow it. Hotel Symbol there is open. A few people sat outside enjoying a drink in the sun. Hotels have still got their bars and restaurants open, so they are allowed to enjoy the bar. So many of us are missing, even though I don't drink anymore, I'm certainly missing snipping out for a coffee, sitting on the beachfront with a coffee on a morning. Simple things. That's one of the joys of living in Spain. Can't wait for it to come back. The numbers in the Valencia region have dropped quite dramatically recently, which is amazing news. It's gone from around 1,450 per 100,000 to less than 300 per 100,000 in the space of just over 2 weeks, so that is fantastic news. But it is still a little way off from where they want it to be before they commit to opening up. So we've still got work to do before the beginning of March. Everybody does seem to be sticking to the rules, behaving themselves. There's plenty of people on the beach today, but they're all sat very well socially distanced. People walking have all got their masks on, they're walking in twos, or they're walking in their family circles that they live with. The police haven't had any problems really in Benidorm with people breaking the rules. We're all very well behaved, doing as we're told. Hospital admissions are also falling in our region. The field hospital that was set up in Alicante has discharged all its patients. Let's just pray and hope that it doesn't have to be used again for COVID admissions. So it really is positive steps in the right direction at the moment. We're feeling good that we are headed out of this nightmare. It's still impossible to say when we will be able to restart tourism again. There's so many factors that contribute to it, there's so many variables involved. Nobody can say with any certainty. Nobody can pick a date in the next 6 months and say that's when it's going to happen. It's impossible. So it is complete speculation. There are a lot of people on social media that think they're experts. But the truth is, we have to take it week by week and take it as it comes and deal with it that way. There is no way to predict the future with any certainty. Gorgeous day here today. Absolutely gorgeous. Hey! Give us a wave. Here he is. My Belgian friend. Crazy Belgian friend. Just quickly mention Cayman behind me. It's how got new signage gone up. Looks like they're turning it more into relaxed beach bar, surf shack kind of style. Probably tying in with the tiki theme next door. I remember when Cayman was the place to be on the beachfront. It was the place to be. And tiki kind of took that over. Tiki's a little bit too wild for me. Even in my wildest days, it was a bit too much. But each to their own. That's what is so great about Benidorm. There is something for everybody to enjoy, no matter what age you are or where you come from. So what else has been going on? Well, the vaccination programme has been going on, but it's been going very slow, as I'm sure you all know, within the EU. Been a massive problem with supply. But Spain is actually doing very well within the EU compared to the other countries. And in particular, the Valencian region is doing very well within Spain. It is set, the vaccination programme is set to be ramped up over spring. There's 3 new vaccines that are set to be approved. The first one being the Janssen vaccine, which is set to be approved at the beginning of March. And Spain's set to receive over 40 million doses of that vaccine alone. Once we have the supply, there's absolutely no reason that we can't get it distributed and administered quickly. It's just a case of getting that supply. They've said that there will be at least one mass vaccination centre in each province, so one in Alicante, one in Valencia, one in Castellón, and also one in Elche. I think Alicante University and one of the stadiums in Valencia have put forward their premises to be used as these mass vaccination centres. So April and May will be a critical time for us here. Get the vaccine out there, and then we will have a better idea of when tourism can restart. I actually really hope that they don't open up the interior borders, the regional borders for Easter. I think personally I think that would be a big mistake. But Easter, Semana Santa, it is a massive holiday in Spain. They will be under immense pressure to get open for that, but for me, too much too soon. I think we'd be better to sit tight a little bit longer. So it is all positive news at the moment. We're starting to see that light at the end of the tunnel again. I'm pretty confident we will have some sort of tourist season this summer. If they wait until May, June to open up the regional borders, we can start seeing national tourism start, and then wait for the travel corridors to be set up with other countries, other European countries, EU countries. British, whew, I don't know about you guys. Boris seems pretty set in his ways to have you all staying in the UK this summer. So we'll just have to see how things progress. See if we're going to get to see any British tourists this summer. I hope so. We're missing you all terribly. And I know you're all dying to get back here as well. Why wouldn't you? Just look at that. Beautiful beach, sunshine. It's gorgeous. February weather as well. We've had some strange weather this winter. We've had some absolutely amazing sunshine days. We've had snow in our region, not in Benidorm, but in our region. We've had wind, gale force winds. We've had that weird fog that come and swallowed us all up. We've had a kind of Sahara sand that covered us all in red dust for a couple of days. Had some crazy weather. Back to being beautiful today. Gorgeous blue skies, great skating weather. Coming to the end of the beach now, so I'm going to love you and leave you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any important updates. Hopefully in the next few days we will get some confirmation of the restrictions for the next couple of weeks, whether they're going to ease them or not, and we'll be able to tell you for sure one way or another in one of our next videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of sunshine, seeing a little bit of sand and blue skies, seeing people out enjoying the gorgeous weather. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at the Benidorm Enthusiast. Stay positive and stay safe.